Welcome back to White Mountains today, and we are lucky, and as promised, Kathy Bennett is here from Cranmore Mountain. And Kathy, I am glad you're here. You guys have such a full schedule. It's hard to fit in.
It certainly is. Lots going on.
It's awesome. Vacation week, and you guys are not sitting back on your haunches. You're bringing it. You have Cranapalooza not only today and next weekend, but you threw in another one.
Right. We have it on Wednesday, so it's 3 times this week. Fireworks, both Saturday nights. And we added a new feature to Cranapalooza. We have a bonfire at the top of the tubing park.
Wow.
We call it the volcano.
Ooh.
It's kind of shaped like a volcano.
That's
and
fun.
It's super fun. And you don't need to buy a tubing ticket to enjoy the bonfire. You can just walk up the walking slope and check that out. They have a bench carved into the snow, and it's just super cool, yeah.
And when does that fire up?
That's 4:30. 4:30, and it burns for a few hours. And so if you're there for the fireworks and tubing, you can do the bonfire. It's just a nice way to enjoy the evening over there.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
And again, you mentioned you don't have to buy a pass, but tubing, I mean, you really can't lose with the family with tubing. I mean, it seems to be exploded in the last 10 years or so.
It's super popular, and we expanded the park to 10 lanes last year. And all 10 lanes are open this week and 2 lifts. So there's really should help people move right through the lines and slide down the slope.
And how does the tubing process work as far as, do they show up and they get put in a block of time, or how does that work?
No reservations are necessary, unlike some tubing parks. You can just show up whenever you want.
That makes it nice.
It is. It's open from 9 to 9. Of course, the middle of the day is the busiest time, so we always recommend you come early or late. But again, with the 10 lanes open and the 2 lifts, and we just put a bunch of new tubes into circulation. We're very excited over at the tubing park with that.
Excellent, the nice shiny ones. The kids love
the
those.
new tubes,
we glossed over a little bit on Cranapalooza, though. For people, we say Cranapalooza, but they might not know. You mentioned fireworks on the Saturdays. There's face painting and s'mores, I know this is a current theme among them all, but you also have specific themes for each one. Hollywood today.
Right, so it's we just theme each of them because we have little giveaways for the kids. So we have little fake Oscar awards and different Hollywood sunglasses and
what a great
like
memento.
That. Yeah.
And then you have entertainer Marcus Gale and music from the Tug Brothers, free face painting, and fireworks again at 6:30 and the volcano bonfire at 4:30.
Right, and Marcus Gale is a great children's entertainer. Have you ever seen him with your kids?
Not yet.
He does such a nice job with them. He uses music and song, and he has different puppets, and he's just really gentle. He's a very nice family entertainer, and that's on the 3rd floor of our base lodge. So the parents can hang out, have a beer at the new Candy Bar up there, and the kids can hang out and move the face paint to Candy Bar. There you go. They were very clever. No, I wasn't. I would like to take credit, but I can't. And so the face painting and the children's entertainment is all together there.
Okay.
So it's really nice. And then over at Zip's Pub, the Tug Brothers, who are a very popular local band, Kevin Dolan and Simon Crawford. So the crowd really likes them. They do a nice job.
Now, when are you going to take the stage? You ever take the stage at
not
Cranmore?
This week, no.
Different
I
hat?
have, but different hat.
Oh, good. Well, tomorrow is also, you guys have not rested again tomorrow, Stonewall Kitchen Day.
Yeah, Stonewall Kitchen is a local shop in our Settlers Green Outlet Village there. And they're going to come and give out samples and coupons, and
now
they have mini jars of jam. Oh, it is the good stuff. And so that's new for this year. They're one of our new sponsors, so we're glad to welcome them to Cranmore.
Fantastic. So you get a little sampling there, and then they're going to be doing giveaways. And then you have live music après-ski by Pete Kilpatrick in Zip's Pub from 3 to 6 tomorrow. Right.
We met Pete down at the Boston Ski Show, and he liked his music so much we brought him up. So this is the 2nd year playing with us. We have live music every night at Zip's Pub après-ski, which is fun. That's half the fun of skiing is après-skiing afterwards in the live music.
Absolutely. And Cranmore does it like nobody else. I love the après at Cranmore. And then Monday, moving on, we have Bill Cameron in Zip's Pub, again, 3 to 6. Tuesday, we have Zachless. Is that how you spell
I'm not familiar with that band so much, but I'm sure they're good too.
And then Cranapalooza, again, we mentioned on Wednesday, and it's Mardi Gras. Beads.
Lots of beads and boas. And,
excellent.
And I believe we have the animal and wildlife encounters.
Wildlife encounters and live music.
We did this in partnership with the Children's Museum for the penguin race a few weeks ago, and we were so impressed with the animal encounters that we asked them to come back they bring live animals, and so I don't know what we were imagining, but we weren't imagining an alligator, a wallaby, and a snow fox. And these are live animals.
Right.
And they did a great job, and the adults were as engaged as the children were.
I bet.
I mean, when he ever pulled a live alligator out of a Tupperware box, it was like, wow. You don't see that. You don't see that at a ski area base lodge very often. Of course, it's safe. And then the wallaby. Do you know what a wallaby looks like?
Yes, I do. It looks like a little kangaroo.
It's a little kangaroo. Yeah. So he's holding on to its tail because, you know, the tail is this big, powerful.
Now, how big was this wallaby? Because they can get rather sizable.
It's like, well, I mean, his tail is like this, and he's, you know.
Wow.
It's a wallaby, yeah.
It's a wallaby.
And it's free, and you don't have to buy a lift ticket. You can spend the day wherever you like and just show up for Cranapalooza and be part of it, right?
Yeah.
And Seymour the Penguin is going around, and in fact, if you're staying at a local hotel, Seymour visits the breakfast areas of many of our local hotels.
No kidding.
Right, like the Hampton Inn and the Red Jacket and a number of them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good.
So he shows up and makes a surprise appearance.
Wonderful. Good start to the day. And then on Thursday, moving on the calendar, we have Red Gallagher and Zips Pub. And then on Friday, Jeremy Dean Band.
Right.
And then back to Cranapalooza for Saturday.
Right.
And this one is Halloween themed, which I love because my kids love their Halloween costumes this year. They are just waiting for the opportunity to bring them back out. So
some kids do bring their Halloween costumes, and we set up trick-or-treating stations at a number of different locations around the resort. So you show up where we make s'mores, and you get a list of all the trick-or-treating locations, and the kids go from location to location. We give them little candy bags, like trick-or-treating bags, and they go and collect candy from all the different employees that are waiting for them, and it's super cute, and again, all free.
This is perfect timing because I think we just ended the rationed Halloween candy in my house. Perfect.
I think I just found some Easter candy at my house.
And then we also have extended hours for all the activities for this week. Skiing, riding, 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Right. So we're open till 6, and your lift ticket is good until 6 o'clock with no extra charge. And if you buy our new 4-hour flex ticket, you can buy it from 2 to 6 at a reduced rate, or any 4 hours. So I don't think any other ski area in the valley does that. So
lots of perks.
Yeah.
Very good. And then mountain coaster, which we haven't mentioned. We mentioned the tubing and the giant swing.
Right.
People have seen mountain coasting, so they know it's the sort of like a roller coaster through the trees and around and loop-de-loops and stuff like that on the snow. Very cool. Right. And the giant swing. The giant swing. Kind of looks like a big kind of looks like a big catapult, but it's not really. It's totally safe. It's a 4-person ride, and you sit down. You get strapped in, and there is a height requirement. So
I believe it's 48 inches, and it all depends on your child and what they're comfortable doing, but. You scream and you laugh at the same time. It is a lot of fun. That goes on from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Right. And of course the Indoor Adventure Zone, 12 to 9. Right, and that has bouncy houses and the trampoline, the bungee trampoline is super popular. It's a 4-station bungee trampoline. How many flips? Have you tried flips yet? I haven't. I have 4 in a row. Did you really? 4 Good for you. I have to get over there. I was nauseated. I think I was in the adrenaline rush showing off thing. I'm like, oh, go for 4 consecutive. And then I was like, ooh. Well, I've done the giant swing a lot. We did a photo shoot recently, and they needed another body on the swing, so I did it. So that was fun. And then there's something called the spider climb, where you climb up through some webbing and then you slide down, and that's all indoors. So it's just a nice alternative to the day. And you can buy combination tickets that are a great value for $25. It's a 3-ride ticket, and so you could go on the mountain coaster, the giant swing, and then spend an hour indoors at the Indoor Adventure Zone. So that's a lot of entertainment. After. Right. So that's a lot of value for the time. And then you can bring them over, a little après for the parents. And and for instance, if you're, we like to think everybody will ski at Cranmore this week, of course, but no matter where you ski during the day, you can come and take your kids to the bouncy houses or snow tubing or the mountain coaster, because we're open until 9 o'clock. So a lot to do. Of course, the place online is cranmore.com. Right. And Cranmore sunny, skiing, you can't get much better than that. It's been like spring. The conditions are great. Don't let the lack of snow of what you had back home fool you. Right. And of course, teaching your kids to ski is what Cranmore is all about. And if you go online in advance, you can save $20 off your kid's lesson, which is a pretty deep discount. You just have to do it by the night before.
All right, that's easy enough to do.
Right.
Well, Kathy, did we get everything?
I think so. I know it's a lot. I'm tired just listing it.
Cranmore.com. You can get all the details. You can get the e-coupon and any other special deals, and you can find them on Facebook. If you do that and you like them, you can actually get a little advanced knowledge on the events and special discounts. So it's a good deal.
True.
Well, Kathy, thanks so much.
Thanks,
and back to vacation week for you. All right, folks, we have just a couple minutes to wrap up the show, so stay with us. We'll be right back.